I love my dad. My dad.
What's up, Photo Master Steve Smith coming at you. Boom! Sorry it's been a while. It has been a long time. A lot of things been going on. Well, not a long time. I usually do 2 or 3 a week. This might be the only one this week. But anyways, and you might be wondering, what the heck is the hat? Why does he always wear the hat? I don't get it. Whose hat? Who is this supposed to resemble? Does anybody know? Smolder Dash. So beautiful. So beautiful. Anyways, everybody, what is the next gimmick of Skylanders 5? Do you know? I don't. I don't know the new gimmick, but there's going to be. You want to know why? Because there always is one. And there always will be. No. Spyros, they introduced them, you know what I'm saying? Giants. Ooh, we got big ones. And then Swap Force. Ooh, we get to break them in half. And then we got Trap Team. We get to put the traps on the trap. Anyways, what's the next gimmick going to be? I don't know. I don't. And neither do you. Nobody else knows. But there's something I do know. You already know or have a hint of what the next game will entail. You want to know how I know this? Because there's a pattern, boys and girls, and I'm here to prove it to you. I have a lot to prove, a lot to show. Hopefully I can get this done before the battery runs down in the camera. Here we go. So, all you have to do is look at your collection. Just take a nice, you know, when you're not doing nothing, go to your collection, take them off, look at them, look at the paint jobs, the paint schemes, the paint patterns, the textures of the plastic, and the weapons they're using, and all that stuff. So the proof is already here, and I just don't know which one am I looking at that's actually going to be in the next game. But when it comes out and you see the next characters, you'll be like, ah, they used the same idea from the last game. Here we go. I want you to go ahead and take a look at Prism Break. Look at his prisms. Do you see that? Well, yeah. Make sure to time on the camera. Like them knobby knees. Anyways, go ahead and take a look at Prism Break. See that? Oh, okay. Then they came out, and by the way, the clarity of this was really not really good. It was almost faded, right? It was really like cream or ghostly looking. Then they came out the next one. Oh, okay, more see-through. I actually got bubbles in this one, which is kind of cool, but okay. Where are you leading with this? Well, I don't know. Later on in life, we get exactly the same look. You see the trap? See the same geometry, the same symmetric shape? Exactly the same. Matter of fact, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to go ahead and stick Mr. Little Prism Break inside there. So, it's funny that that became a trap. And obviously, the see-through clearness of it also. I don't know, we get, you know, they even moved on to this clear. I know they had a Hex that was clear too. I think that was that Spyro's character? Not sure. And then, where are you going with this, Steve? I know. You know, back in Giants, you had the see-through chill weapon. Later in Swap Force, they came out with a more see-through. So do you see a pattern here? They want see-through weapons. How about Trap Masters will have a bunch of see-through weapons? All the Trap Masters got see-through weapons now. You see that? They said it worked in the past. Let's do it in the future. But one thing I'm really upset about that they didn't do. 2 of the best things they did in Skylanders was have a battle mode gone. Light cores for Trap Team gone. Well, I can't say that. They did have some light cores like this, you know, or the, you know, and this little light up stuff. But no. We want characters that light up. When I'm playing the game and I put it on the portal, boom! Not only is it interactive in the game, it's interactive outside of the game. I'm looking at the portal, I'm like, look at that dude, look at that girl. Is that a girl? No, it's a boy. Look at that thing lit up on the portal. It looks so good. We want light cores. Why wouldn't you want a light core? Bring back light cores and bring back battle mode and everything will be hunky-dory. Moving on. What else? What other kind of clues do we have from the past? Well, go ahead and take a look at Zook. See Zook? See the green faded to yellow? Well, later on in life, boys and girls, we got food fight. Same exact paint scheme. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, go ahead and take a look at Boo Dude. Do you see the skeleton, right? See that? I know they put it on Giants with Fright Rider. The same texture, right? We're getting clues of what the next game is going to be. Next thing you know, boom! What do we get? Huh? This whole thing looks like a fossil. So, it you know, from previous games all the way to the new game, Funny Bone even looks awesome with the same texture of the thing. So, of the bones, they use it in the same in the last game, in the newest game. All right, what else do I got to show you guys? What else? What else? What else? And then we got Whamshell. I was hoping that we'd see a future paint scheme of this somewhere else or whatever, but this, you know, I love the metallic red or whatever that is. Haven't seen that yet. I was thinking that we'd definitely see that because if you notice, if you see something beautiful, then you're pretty much going to see it again. Now, I want to prove that. And let me go back to light cores, by the way. All I got to say is if they never bring back light cores, if they never bring it back and at least say that this beautiful young thing is a light core. So at least my favorite character of all time is at least a light core. And we can stop it there if they have to. But I really wish they'd bring back light cores. I don't know why. Why wouldn't you want a bright, huge weapon? Lobstar, big bright stars. Right here, nightlight. Big bright sword. Now I also want to say something. Back in Spyro's, look at the sword. The sword. All of a sudden, we get the same looking sword. Flipped around, even the little spikes on the edges is the same spikes on these edges. So I'm telling you, all you have to do is look at these characters and they will resemble something that's going to come out in the future. So, I want to say, will we see this? More holographic pictures on the next toy items, on the next adventure packs. You know, this is the only one we have that has like a little, you know, I'm good, I'm bad, I'm good, I'm bad. Will we see that in the future? I don't know, maybe. They look at stuff and see if it works, and if it works, they move on with it. Don't know why you took away Light Core, that worked perfectly fine. Don't know why you took Battle Mode away, that worked perfectly fine. Alright, and I'm going to leave you with this. Last thing, here we go. Here we go. You want to say that this was a beautiful, original paint job. This right here. It is. There's nothing like it. And if we ever get any more light characters, I hope that that they look exactly the same. You know, they resemble the angelistic look. You know, even with the pink glitter and the pearlescent color. Stay with that. That's beautiful. That is. I love it. I hope they continue on. I can't wait to get Spotlight. But you know, and you want to say that Whirlwind was the same color. It's not. It's silver. It's not white. So I will say that these are totally different paint jobs. You know, you could say, oh look, we could look at this and be like, oh, we came out with this. No, these are totally different. So commend them for that, for being different and staying away from each other. Both beautiful colors though, silver and the white. Yeah. All right. Leading on to my last thing. Here we go. So I want you to go ahead and take a look at. I want you to go ahead and take a look at. Oh. All right. We're gonna kind of backtrack and go forward and all that stuff. Here we go, Nightmare. Now, would you look at this and say this is original? There's nothing in the Skylanders factory that even looks or resembles this character as far as the paint. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Go ahead and think back. Hurry up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're wrong. You're wrong. What character resembles this? Do you remember Dunebug? Do ya? Booyah! The same exact color scheme, which is weird to me because not only is it the dark black and green color for dark element, it's exactly the same blue. The blue with the hair and the tail. It looks exactly with his arms and the weapon. It's the same exact. So, as much as I was excited to get this character, I was kind of disappointed because they've already came out with the same. So now in the future, if this was the past and this is the future, if this character came out after this character, I would think that this was Dark Element. Not looking at the base. Because of the color of the... Don't get me wrong, I looked at this when I first got it. Don't like the character, don't like the playstyle, but I love the paint. I even said in one of my videos a long time ago, this is one of the best paint jobs. Dunebug has one of the best paint jobs. Sorry, I keep looking at the thing. But I need to tell you something. That we already had previews of this character also. Want to know why? Take a look at the wings, boys and girls. Go back to Swarm. The wings. See-through design pattern in there. What do we get in Swap Force? Booyah! See-through design pattern. And what do we get in Trap Team? Not only is it see-through design pattern, we also get the color. A different color. So does that tell me in the future we're going to get different color wings also? See-through? Probably. So I know this video is kind of like, what? He's all over the place. That's just how my mind thinks, and I'm all over the place. I'm brainstorming, I'm brain farting, and I'm just thinking of what they're going to come out with next. I don't know the gimmick, but I do know that some of the stuff we see here will be in the future characters. And the proof is all here on the ground right in front of you. So everybody, stop sitting around watching TV, go back to your collection, look at every single thing in detail, and you will see, I guarantee you, because it's in every single game, all the way up to Trap Team, that, you know, the proof is there. So you're going to find some characteristics of these characters in the next game. So I don't know what the next gimmick is, but I do know that you already have some of the paint schemes and ideas of what they're going to come up with in the next game. So, sorry it's been a while, but hey, let's get back on that Skylanders 5. Rumors are real deal. You know what I'm saying? Up in this piece. Later!
I love my dad.